Love this view here. I am somewhere. This is going to be quick, but I wanted to just touch on all making the news cycle this time. There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of legitimate things. There's things happening, but basically the protests on the campus is suddenly spontaneously coming up this last week, especially for Gaza, Free Palestine things. A lot of these kids really don't know what they're doing. I'm not denigrating them all, but there's been a lot of interviews done with them, and half of them don't even know why they're protesting, or they don't know the whole history. The ones that do, fine, good for them. But I think there's a lot of people caught up in things that they don't quite understand. But what's coming out now, which many of us already knew, is that the arrests that have been happening at different campuses around the country, over 50% of the people are not even university students. They're agitators, they're paid agitators, and they're from other nefarious means getting these people to do stuff. Just basically, it's almost like the BLM and the Antifa stuff from the couple years past with a different theme this time. And I'm generalizing here, but I'm not pro or con of any of this. What I'm trying to point out is the big picture thinking again. If you start to look at the pictures, and you notice that all these signs that they have at the various universities around the kids are carrying, they're all these professional done signs. You start to see that they're all sort of the same, meaning they're coming from the same source in a lot of ways. The tents really sticks out. The green tents, all the same color green tents. That basically points to common sense, points to somebody funding all this. Who is funding that? So you start going down the rabbit hole to find out who is actually funding these and bringing in these paid agitators, these professionals to come in and get the students going. Then you'll start really finding out what this is really all about. I'm not going to explain it here. You want to know more, do the research. Just understand it's not everything is as it seems. A lot of these kids are getting caught up in something. They're going to have their careers, their lives, and everything ruined for being, arrested. But that's what you do, I guess, when you want to protest something. But the paid agitators, and you look at who's being arrested, follow the police reports, and you'll start to find out who is behind all this really and what's really going on. Now, there's a lot of people that have their hearts in the right place with these protests. And that's okay, but you got to be very, very careful of what you're getting caught up in. So the other thing I like to point out is, why is everybody wearing masks? I mean, if you truly believed in something, you'd show your face. I certainly would back in the day, but it seems everybody's wearing masks, and maybe some people are following the COVID thing, but there's a reason for that as well. They don't want to be found out, or they don't want to be caught. But if you're proud of something, you should have your mask off. That's just an opinion of mine. Anyway, again, I've emphasized this since day one. I did these videos years ago. See the bigger picture. Understand what's really going on. Don't be so myopic. Get out, take the 40,000 foot view, look what's happening, and don't get distracted by one thing. See the big picture of what's going on around us. Anyway, we hope, we pray that this stuff going on in the university isn't going to get violent, but it seems to be gunning towards that. And again, it was expected. We've been seeing this coming for a long time, and it's probably going to go through the summer because distractions and much chaos needs to happen for so many levels, for so many reasons. Anyway, do the research, check it out, see the big picture.